Hello there, my hummingbirds, and welcome to December 2025. If you live where I am, we've gotten a lot of snow, and it's not even winter yet officially. So, welcome to winter. But we are just days away, weeks away, pretty much days away from Christmas. So, I know you're feverishly helping your clients with their stocking stuffer gifts and all of those many things. However, I wanted to take a moment to start to plan ahead towards spring, and looking at our preferred customer program and how it can benefit you. So this is the latest lookbook that has come to our customers. On the back of the lookbook, they get a personalized message that comes from me to them. And on the inside of the lookbook, they got a sample that I didn't have to pay extra for. So and you're going, well, Kathy, that's great, but I'm not selling to anybody. That's fine. But many of you have been A-plus clients for a consultant. You had a consultant before you became a consultant and a smart shopper consultant, right? And so, what was the value of getting that book? You got a chance to be in the know of the first new products that came. You got a chance to see any changes that were happening in case they took away your favorite product. You could immediately call your consultant and say, hey, I don't see my favorite product in this book. Is it still available? What are they doing about it? So those are benefits that even your sister, your mother, a few of those people need. But why am I focusing so much on preferred customer? Because it is a consistent program that has been in place since I started 37 plus years ago. And I was one of the first ones to start when they called it direct support program, I think it was called. Um, and then it changed to preferred customer program. Now, it is for your preferred customers, and we'll get into that in just a second. But why do I want to share this with you? Because the value of repeated activity is not just results, it is expertise. And that comes from Brittany Mitchell. You can become an expert even as a smart shopper consultant, all the way up to CEO consultant or savvy hustler consultant by simply enrolling in PCP. Now, here's the other caveat. Enrolling new customers in preferred customer will take you to the next level. And if you are consistently working on 13 new each lookbook, you will be adding 52 people to your client base within a year. Oh my word. So 13 is the lucky number, don't you know? And that's why I'm focusing on this. So when we do something consistently, the more we do it, the better we get. The better we get, the stronger our results. Who could use additional income? How about an extra 50 bucks a week? That's what you're going to be looking at by being a part of the Hoover's Hummingbird unit and enrolling at least 13 clients in preferred customer. Did you know that it takes 5 times more energy to attract one new customer than it does to maintain those clients that you have? That came straight from Mary Kay Ash many years ago. It really did. So here's what I know, and this is what I do. Why enroll anyone? Well, I kind of covered some of that, but the sample, right? You didn't have to pay extra to get the sample. You didn't have to go to the post office, put the book together, make it look cute, label it, stamp it, yada, yada. It's going to cost you 95 cents. They do all that work for you and make you look really good, right? Whom do I enroll? If in the last year they have purchased from me or been in an appointment with me, that's who gets to stay in my preferred customer. So you can go in and do the quick enroll process. However, I encourage you quarterly to review your clients and take a look at who is purchasing regularly, who hasn't purchased something in 2 years. why should they receive VIP treatment, right? So make sure that you're kind of doing a little bit of cleanup in that process as well. And did you know that when you enroll your customers, even if it's one, you get a free book yourself? You get a free sample yourself. So you stay in the know and keep everything fresh. And then this book becomes your tool to carry with you wherever you go for the next 2, 3 months. And anytime somebody asks you about Mary Kay, or you get into a conversation with a complete stranger or an acquaintance who says, "Oh, you sell Mary Kay? Do you still have?" Guess what? You've got this handy little book to carry with you to make sure that you have all the current pricing and the new products and what they provide, right? So, um, some objections that I believe you probably would have about enrolling anybody in preferred customer. Well, Kathy, it's just me and my sister and my mom. Why should I do that? Well, at one time, you and your sister and your mom were getting a lookbook. If you were one of my clients, you got it from me. And as soon as you became the consultant, I stopped sending those to them because you are their consultant now. They don't need to get something from me, right? Did they enjoy those little freebie samples? Do you like freebies? If it's free, it's for me, right? So they would love those freebies, and it's 95 cents to enroll them. Okay. Okay. I'm wasting my dollars because nobody calls me would be another objection, right? Well, there's a program that I follow and have followed for 37 years, and that is do not remove anyone outside of a year, okay? Because the first time you send something to them, they're going to get the lookbook and go, "Oh, that's nice," and set it in the corner, and their husband will throw it out in the trash, and they will have never gotten the sample or looked at anything. Okay, that's what happens the first time. Second time they get it and you do a little follow-up, they open it up, they might be able to find it. They go, "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'll try that sample." Remind her that while you're talking to her and she has it in her hot little hands, now make sure you rip out that sample right now and put it in the bathroom so that tonight, when you go to clean your face, you get this chance to sample it. It's right there. You don't have to go looking for it. So do that right now while we're on the phone. Okay? Okay. And then the third time that you call, they will have already looked through the book, chosen their product, and probably have their check or Venmo or Zelle or credit cards ready to pay you for it. The fourth time, they're going to call you. Okay, so that's kind of how the cycle works. And that's a whole year because once per quarter that book comes out. We do have that extra one at the holiday time, or at least we did have. We don't anymore. We have 4 per year, right? So that's why we have this system. Okay, what's another objection? Um, Wasting my money. Okay. I personally know that I have been a star as many quarters as I have, over 115. I have no idea. I lost count a long time ago. I'd have to look at my reports to know for sure. Um, I know it's because of this program. And you're going to say, "Well, Kathy, they can look everything up online." Yes. But don't you need a physical reminder, a sticky note? We have little sticky notes that I don't know about you, but I stick them everywhere for myself. I post them on things, all that kind of stuff. I have some hanging up here on my desk. Think of that as your sticky note, right? They get that. "Oh, yeah, I haven't talked to Kathy, my consultant." You're a Mary Kay consultant. You are their Mary Kay in their eyes. You are representing Mary Kay Ash to those customers. You are their consultant. And when I'm out and about and I meet somebody and they say, "Oh, yeah, I know about Mary Kay," and I say, "Great. Who's your consultant?" I probably know her, and she tells me a name and say, "Oh, I don't know her right now, but she sounds lovely. Did you get the recent lookbook? There's a sample inside. Did you get a chance to try that?" I will be sure to if you do know her, I'll be sure to let Susie know that I talked to you today and that she can do some follow-up and ask you about that sample later. Okay? So That's how we do that in Mary Kay. We give them back to their consultant. Now, if she says, "Oh, I know of Mary Kay. Oh, I have a neighbor that lives 3 doors down. I think she sells Mary Kay." Or my mom's coworker's daughter from church has a friend that sells Mary Kay. Does any of that sound familiar to you? They don't have a relationship. They don't have a consultant at that point. They're not a consultant. Okay. They are someone they know. And so it's our job to rescue everyone's skin with the #1 best-selling, direct-selling skincare and color products on the planet for the last 3 or 4 years now, right? It's our job to do that and to build that relationship. And so having a lookbook come to you, this is a touch point. This is that relationship. It strengthens it. It has your name on it. It has your information on it so they can contact you. It lets them know that you are still alive and still selling Mary Kay. They may ask you, are you still doing that Mary Kay thing? You know, nobody's asked me that in a long time now that I think about it, but they used to, because if you're inconsistent, they too will be inconsistent. Now, as far as not wasting dollars, let me share with you real quick about my MK Bucks program. And I want to take this opportunity right now to welcome. We have a new group of consultants that have joined our unit, and I am thrilled to pieces to welcome each and every one of you. So if you see new names, consultants who have been a part of Hoover's Hummingbird unit, that is why you're seeing new names. We have some new consultants in our midst, and I'm so excited to welcome them and to help them and to be part of the Hoover Hummingbird family. So I have different promotions. I sent that information to the new consultants this week so that you have access to this information, but there's been an upgrade. Okay, so be on the lookout, and here is the upgrade. I'm going to do a share screen so you can see the upgrade is when you enroll 13 new preferred customer people quarterly, you're going to get 10, hear me say, 10 MK bucks. Now, what's an MK buck? It actually translates to dollars. And the way it does that is when you accumulate 25 MK bucks, then you are going to get a $25 gift card from me. Okay? So do you see the importance I am placing upon PCP? Nothing else in this process gives you 10 bucks unless you're an all-star consultant for the whole Mary Kay year, okay? And every quarter you have a chance to add 10 MK bucks into your collection and then turn in those 25 for a $25 gift card. That will offset your cost of 95 cents per person to be able to do that with. All right. So you are not wasting your bucks. You're investing your money into a return on your investment from me. So I'm super excited to announce that change takes effect with this spring enrollment, which happens December the 11th. This is already the 5th, not the 10th, 5th of the month. Okay. So the way you get your 10 MK bucks, if you have not enrolled in the last 2 quarters at all, and you add 13 people, you're going to get 10 MK bucks. If you have enrolled and your numbers increased over last quarter by 13, you're going to get 10 MK bucks. And the way they increase is and you don't count. I'm sorry, but if you enroll yourself, it does not count. All right. So I will be tracking, I will be checking some of that information as we wrap up on the 11th of December. I get reports, I know what's going on. I may call and ask you a few questions about that before I award you those MK bucks, because The value of this isn't to find every Tom, Dick, and Harry that you're going to enroll. The value of this is to increase your client base. You know, many of you want to increase, you want to add new customers, and you deserve those new customers. Here's a reason why to do it. It goes along with our 45 to Thrive program, which I'm happy to explain that to each of you a little bit more closely as we move forward, but that isn't on the topic today. I don't want to give you too much information and then have your head spin. I will also be launching it next Monday at Success Express. We meet at 7:30 p.m. till 8:15 for recognition, education, inspiration via Zoom. And I will be also sharing the text call program that goes along with this. Okay, so not only do you need to get enrolled, but you also need to find out the very simple method of follow up. And let's say you enrolled 15 clients. Doing a text, and then a call, you only are probably going to need to call about 5 of those women because you're only calling the ones that don't respond. Okay. So I know how nervous it is to get on the phone and call people, right? And I'll explain more on Monday, but I wanted to get this message out to you as quickly as possible. So know that I care for you, know that I believe in you, and this month you can wrap up great holiday sales, but we also need to look to the future, and that's what we're going to do with our preferred customer program. Welcome to our newest consultants, and I'm expecting great things in the future. Have a dynamite week and month. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.